So Dallas Mavericks are 4-17. This is the worst record we ever had in Dallas Mavericks history, I think. But I think it could get really, really worse because this is not good. Dallas Mavericks losing and not winning very much. 4 games that we won. We lost against the Sacramento Kings, and they are not a team that we need to be losing against. We need to figure out what's going on. But maybe what this is what I was listening to on the radio, 1310 the ticket, that this is a good thing. Now, I know this is a good thing that we're losing and that we're losing like this because when you lose, you pretty much have a chance of getting yourself to rebuild from the bottom, from the top. From the bottom, from the top, baby. But I just don't know. This is just happening too many times. Too many times that we're losing ridiculously. 89 to 120. And I don't know if it's going to get better. I really don't know if it's going to get better. I don't know if it's going to get any better than we can look at it right now and say, this is our team. We have injuries. Everybody's frustrated. And the Dallas Maverick Nation is frustrated. Because we're bad as the Philadelphia NFL team. We're really just not good. It doesn't matter how bad we are. It doesn't matter how bad the record is. It's just real bad and just terrible. I don't know if I can make a thing of saying that it's going to get any better, it's going to get any worse. I think it could get worse than it could get better. Because if it gets worse, then we could end up 60 to maybe 20, 20 to 40, 20 to 60 maybe, 20 wins to, I don't know, it's just, you're thinking about it and you're saying to yourself, is this how we're going to end up now? Is this how we're going to have our rest of our season? Because this is bad. But ladies and gentlemen, this is not a time to get discouraged. This is not a time to be discouraged. This is a time to say, we're the Mavericks, we're Mavericks Nation, and we're not giving up. We're not quitting. We're not going to say, okay, fine, we're losers. We're losers. Okay? Losers. No, 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 no. Every time you look at a game, every time you see yourself losing, you dust yourself off and you say, I'm going to get up, I'm going to do it again. Because I'm not giving up. I'm not quitting. I'm not going to say, this is the end of the Dallas Maverick Nation. It'll never be the end of Dallas Maverick Nation. It'll never be the end of Dirk's greatness, of what he's brought to this team, what he has done for this team. He made us champions. We could have been champions 2 times, but we're not going to talk about that because we got our revenge and we should be happy with that. So let's look at this thing that's happening, the losing streak, the absolute just losing every game to teams that we're not supposed to lose to. Dallas Maverick Nation, this is not, I repeat, a situation to panic. This is a situation to be telling yourself, we're going to get through this. We're going to do better and make it better. Because this is not a day of saying the team's done for. They're going to move the team. They're going to say, oh, Dallas Mavericks are going to be the um, a Canadian basketball team. That would be really ridiculous. Or maybe the New Mexico or something like that. They're not gonna move a team just for losing years after years, because there's been teams like that. Philadelphia, Washington, teams have lost so many games. Detroit. So this is me saying, don't give up, don't quit, and do not surrender, Dallas Maverick Nation. Because this is a fight that we can win. This is a fight that we can fight to the end. And I'm not going to just sit around and say that we're bad. But we are bad. But it's a good bad. Because eventually we'll be back to playoff contention. And eventually we'll be back to getting that ring and getting that trophy and holding it up and saying that we are champions. Yes, we are champions. And in our hearts and in our minds, we'll always remember 2011. 2011 was the year that we showed everybody, that we showed the little Dallas Mavericks, the Dallas Mavericks Nation is something that can be great. And it's always been great. We've always been a great franchise in Dallas Fort Worth. We've always been a franchise that has put great stuff and done great stuff, have had great players. Derek Harper, Dirk Nowitzki. These people have gave their blood, sweat, and tears. So don't give up on them. Go to the games. Watch the Dallas Mavericks. Support Dallas Maverick Nation. Support the Dallas Mavericks, the little Dallas Mavericks, because that's what it's all about. Supporting your team, even if they are really bad. And don't go bandwagon. Please. Don't just drop off and say, I'm out of here. Because that's the last thing the Dallas Maverick Nation needs. And always remember, Dallas Maverick Nation, we are the little Dallas Mavericks.